Have you ever tried putting on your socks and shoes while standing on one foot? Sounds easy, right? Like a simple morning routine before conquering the day? Well, welcome to the old man test. Yep, that seemingly innocent sock hop move is actually a major fitness benchmark, one that quietly shouts how your body's really holding up. Here's the kicker. Only 14% of people over 40 can do it without wobbling like a weeble. And if you just lost your balance, reading that you're not alone. But before you blame your shoes or the floor for being uneven, let's be real. It's more than just poor balance. It's a red flag for your strength, stability, and how your body is aging. Ignore it now, and 10 years from today, you might be wishing you could rewind to this moment, sock in hand and all. The good news? You're not too late to flip the script. I'm about to show you 5 underrated but incredibly effective exercises that most people skip, but you won't. These moves can reshape the way your body ages over the next decade. Whether you're here to build muscle, gain strength, or just want to move without sounding like bubble wrap, these exercises are your ticket to a stronger, healthier, more confident you. Let's dive in, and maybe keep one hand on the wall for now. Let's talk about one of fitness's most underrated heroes, the single leg RDL, aka the balance test. Your hamstrings didn't see coming, or as I like to call it, the graceful faceplant simulator. Most people skip it. But if you're serious about getting stronger, more stable, and avoiding that awkward wobble when picking something up off the floor, this move is a must-have in your routine. Why? Because the single leg RDL doesn't just build muscle, it trains you to move like a ninja. It challenges your balance, strengthens your hips, fires up your glutes and hamstrings, and teaches your body the sacred art of the hip hinge, which, by the way, is how you're supposed to pick stuff up. Not with a rounded spine and a prayer. Picture this. You're standing tall, you hinge forward like a slow-motion superhero, one leg floating behind you like you're in a martial arts movie. It sounds easy, until your core is shaking, your leg is wobbling, and you're realizing this is way harder than it looks. And that's the beauty of it. The control this move requires helps you build next-level coordination and total body awareness without needing a single piece of equipment. Though a wall nearby isn't a bad idea, just in case. Beyond making you look like a fitness ninja, this move fortifies your core, boosts joint stability, and builds functional strength you'll actually use, like when you're hauling groceries or chasing down a rogue sock under the bed. Even bodyweight only, the gains are real. And once you've mastered the movement, that's when you invite some dumbbells or a barbell to the party. But until then, it's all about form, balance, and control. Here's how to start. 1. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. 2. Slowly hinge forward, letting your hands move toward the floor. 3. At the same time, extend one leg straight behind you like you're doing slow-mo karate. 4. Keep a slight bend in your standing knee to stay balanced. 5. Do 5 to 10 reps per leg, focusing on form, not speed. When you're ready, grab some weights and watch this simple move turn into a full-on strength and stability builder. But master the basics first, because solid foundations beat wobbly reps every time. Let's face it, everyone's out here chasing six-packs and bench press PRs, but flexibility and mobility, they're often left behind like that pair of gym socks you swore you'd wash last week. But here's the truth. If you want to build real muscle, boost performance, and avoid moving like a rusty door hinge, mobility isn't optional, it's essential. Enter the squat and reach, an underrated movement that delivers big-time results without making you feel like you've joined a circus flexibility act. It is mobility's not-so-secret weapon. This move combines a deep squat with a thoracic rotation, That's a fancy way of saying twist your upper back, opening up your shoulders, spine, and hips like a well-oiled machine. It's part dynamic stretch, part mobility booster, and part humble pie if your hips are tighter than a jar of pickles. While it may not look flashy on Instagram, it's the kind of work that actually sets you up for those big lifts, like squats, deadlifts, or just getting off the couch without groaning. The benefits? Oh, they're sneaky good. Loosens up tight adductors and shoulders, enhances thoracic rotation, preps your body for more intense training, reduces injury risk, which means more workouts, less whining, boosts your ability to generate power where it counts, especially for men over 40. This is a smart, joint-friendly way to keep training hard without breaking down like a used lawnmower. How to do the squat and reach. 1. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. 2. Drop into a deep squat. 3. Place one hand on the ground for support. 4. Reach the other arm toward the ceiling, rotating your upper back. 5. Follow your hand with your eyes. Bonus, you'll look wise and mysterious doing it. 6. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. Work your way up to 60 seconds per side as you improve. This isn't some gimmicky fitness fad. It's a valuable tool in your muscle-building arsenal. It gets you mobile, injury-resistant, and ready to crush the rest of your workout. Plus, it just feels good, like cracking your back without needing your chiropractor on speed dial. You've heard of sumo wrestlers, right? Massive strength, surprising flexibility, unapologetically confident in a diaper. Now, while we're skipping the wardrobe, we're borrowing their power pose, because the sumo stance is an absolute game changer for lower body strength, mobility, and balance. Because sometimes widening your stance widens your gains. Unlike your typical squat or lunge, this wide stance beast targets those often neglected inner thighs, glutes, and lower back, all while sneaking in some sneaky good thoracic extension. Read, better posture, and less desk gremlin hunch. Want to build serious muscle, improve flexibility, or finally feel stable in those deadlifts? The sumo stance isn't just smart, it's downright essential. And yes, it might feel a little weird at first, but so did avocado toast. By stepping out wide and standing tall, you're not just making space for muscle, you're unlocking hip mobility, activating those underused muscles, and creating a rock-solid foundation for everything from squats and deadlifts to bending over without making sound effects. Why it's awesome. Improves hip mobility, aka less groaning when you tie your shoes. Targets inner thighs and glutes. Boosts posture and thoracic mobility. Prepares your body for heavier lifts. Helps prevent injuries through balanced muscle development. If you're serious about getting stronger without falling apart, adding this to your routine is like adding guac. It makes everything better. And yes, it's worth it. How to do the sumo stance. 1. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width. Toes slightly pointed out, like you're guarding the last piece of pizza. 2. Lower your body by bending the knees and pushing the hips back. Keep your chest up, core tight, and try not to look like you're auditioning for a squat meme. 3. Choose your challenge. A. Beginner. Rest your elbows gently on your knees for support. B. Advanced. Keep your arms extended overhead, like you're summoning gains from the sky. Hold the position for 30 seconds, working up to 60 seconds as your strength and flexibility grow. Mastering the sumo stance might not get you into a wrestling ring, but it will get you stronger, more mobile, and better prepared for just about anything life throws your way, except maybe the diaper part. It might look like you're just pretending to fly like a superhero, cape optional, but the Superman exercise is one of those simple yet surprisingly powerful moves that deserves a permanent spot in your routine, especially if you've ever muttered "ouch" while sitting, standing, or, well, existing. Also, who doesn't want to feel like a hero? While it may seem like a chill floor stretch at first glance, don't be fooled. This move lights up your back, glutes, and core like the bat signal. And unlike comic book heroes, you don't need superpowers, just a mat and a little determination. Lying face down and lifting both your arms and legs at the same time might sound easy until you try it. That's when you realize this is actually a serious strength builder that improves muscle coordination, stability, and those all-important posterior chain muscles. You know, the ones you've been neglecting while bench pressing your ego. If you're aiming for a body that's both balanced and functional, the Superman move isn't just fluff. It's a must-have in your toolkit. Why you should do it. Builds strength in your glutes, lower back, and core. Improves posture, especially if you sit like a shrimp all day. Prepares you for big lifts like squats and deadlifts. Strengthens stabilizer muscles you didn't even know you had. Makes you feel slightly invincible, even if you're just lifting off your living room floor. Whether your goal is to build muscle, level up your workouts, or just stop looking like the letter C when you walk, the Superman exercise has your back. Literally. How to do it. 1. Lie face down on a mat with your arms stretched out in front of you like you're soaring over Metropolis. 2. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes like you're holding in a sneeze at a wedding. 3. Lift your arms, chest, and legs off the ground all at once. Hold for a few seconds at the top. 4. Slowly lower back down to the ground with control. No belly flops. Do 10 to 15 reps per set and focus on smooth, controlled movement, not flapping around like you're trying to take off. Remember, this exercise isn't just about showing off your ability to float an inch off the ground. It's about building a balanced, strong, and functional body ready for real-world challenges, and maybe a heroic pose in the mirror afterward. Let's wrap things up, literally, with the piriformis stretch. After all the strength, sweat, and wobbly single-leg balancing acts, it's time to treat your body to a little relief. And we're ending with a move that's simple, underrated, and honestly, kind of feels amazing. The piriformis stretch. This stretch may look basic, just you lying down, trying to look casual. But don't underestimate it. It targets the piriformis, a tiny but mighty muscle buried deep in your glutes. When that little guy gets tight, it can cause serious discomfort and even press on the sciatic nerve, which basically makes sitting, walking, or existing feel like you angered a vengeful leg spirit. So if your goal is to build strength, stay mobile, and not grunt every time you tie your shoes, this stretch belongs in your regular routine. Why you'll love it. Loosens your hips, the good kind of looseness, improves posture, and eases lower back tension. Requires zero equipment, zero yelling, and delivers almost instant relief. Helps you move better, whether you're lifting weights, walking, or doing that dramatic roll out of bed. Let's be real. Tight hips make life miserable. This stretch keeps you pain-free, fluid, and limber, like a well-oiled machine. Or at least a machine that doesn't creak. How to do the piriformis stretch. 1. Lie on your back with both knees bent too. Cross your right ankle over your left knee to create a figure 4-3. Reach through your legs and grab your left thigh, gently pulling it toward your chest. 4. Hold for 30 seconds, working up to 60 seconds 5. Switch sides and repeat, because both cheeks deserve love. This stretch is simple, direct, and wildly effective. Add it consistently, and trust me, 10 years from now, your hips, back, and knees will send you a thank you card. And there you have it. 5 underappreciated exercises that could totally change how you age, move, and feel over the next decade. So now, the real question is, are you going to take action? Or keep pretending tight hips and sore backs are just part of the aging package? Remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best, right now. Don't leave your future to chance. Train for it. Make it strong. Make it mobile. Make it yours. And if you want more tips, routines, and the occasional laugh along the way, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell like it owes you money. Here's to moving better, feeling younger, and aging like fine wine. Let's do this together.